These are the best decks for Arena 7, the Royal Arena, Arena 8, Frozen Peak, and Arena 9, the Jungle Arena. Into the best deck for Arena 7, 8, 9, all the above. Actually, technically, I'm only in Arena... Oh, am I technically in Arena 8 now? I might be in Arena 8, and it's a bot. Well, this sucks. A lot of people, even some people said in the comments,
"Yo, Cash, all you play is bots, that's why you win so much."
This guy is truly a bot. In all the other videos, those guys weren't a bot. Usually, bots have very simple name, like Kenneth. They're not in a clan, and also if they have exactly the certain, like 2,300 trophies on the dot, the odds of that happening are not high. This guy's a bot. Kenneth is a bot, and I'm very tired. I'm very tired today. This was I had a rough sleep last night. The doggo. I don't know what's going on with the doggo. I got a dog. I don't know if you guys know him. His name's Morty. He's a wiener dog, Chihuahua, and he kept on waking up in the middle of the night the past couple of nights and just like crying and stuff. It was very, very strange. But he seems to be doing a little bit better right now. And speaking of better, this deck is pretty much the exact deck that we showcased in the most recent YouTube video for best decks for Arena 5 and 6. And the only difference, I think, in this deck, if I'm not mistaken, is the addition of a legendary card. So depending on what legendary card you guys get in the legendary chest at the end of Arena 6, probably just use it in this deck, and I think this is truly the best deck in Clash Royale at the beginning of the game. So from Arena 4 all the way to, what was that fireball? Oh my gosh, Kenneth, even if you're a bot, you're the best bot I've ever met in my life. iRobot, Will Smith versus the this is the all-time robot. This is the Elon Musker. Well, GG, well played. I'm gonna show this deck again. We'll be in Frozen Peak, and hopefully we won't get a bot. So we have made it to Frozen Peak. Let's go, GG's. Let's go all the way up as DJ. I think DJ Callan made that. Are you a bot? Gino's a bot too? What the heck's going with all the bots? Why are there so many bots right now? Gino is also a bot. 2,300 trophies on the dot. Very simple name. No clan. He's a robot. Well, that sucks. But going to this deck does not suck. This deck is probably the best deck in Clash Royale at the beginning of the game. Part of the reason why is I think right now at the beginning of the game in Clash Royale, the best card is the P.E.K.K.A. And it's not even close. The P.E.K.K.A. is so strong. And I think that's probably the card you should prioritize. If you have wild cards, epic wild cards, you should probably use them on the P.E.K.K.A. The Mother Witch is also, or not the Mother Witch, just the Witch. I'm not used to using the Witch. And for some reason, the Witch is really bad at the end of the game, but really good early game. And then if you look at the P.E.K.K.A., that's probably your best card in early game. And then you have two other win condition options. Because at the beginning of the game, you unlock the Goblin Barrel, I think, first, and then you unlock the Balloon. And the problem is you unlock in Royal Arena, you unlock the Royal Giant, you unlock the Royal Hogs, you unlock the Royal Recruits, but just because you just unlock the cards, they're too low level, and it's not really smart to use them. It's better to use the cards that you unlock earlier in the game, because they're most likely going to be higher level. They're going to be level 7, they're going to be level 8 potentially. Your Legendary will be level 9, and we want to get... This deck's just too OP. Before I forget, what cards do you pick in Royal Arena, Arena 7, and Clash Royale Trophy Road? Well, the first option is Royal Giant or the Royal Recruits. I picked Royal Giant, but honestly, both of them are fine. And then you have to pick between the Three Musketeers and the Royal Hogs. Royal Hogs are a solid win condition. Three Musketeers not in the best spot right now. I would definitely pick the Royal Hogs. Also, they're my favorite card, so I'm a little biased. Hey, we don't got it's a real person. Let's go, real person. Also, they have Pass Royale, and they got the new float. I love this. This is probably one of my favorite out of all the... Oh gosh, my finger slipped. I swear my finger slipped there. That was not good. Not the start we were looking for, but it should be fun. They do have a really cool tower, but it should not be a problem. Oh, and they also have the princess. Yikes, and it's level 10. That means you got 2 princesses already? Okay, this is not the start we're looking for. So, if you're... Oh, I forgot to switch the decks! Boom! Alright, we are good. This is the deck. So, it's very, very similar. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Well, I can't go Bar Barrel here, because if I go Bar Barrel, he will be able to go with a... Oh, no, we're fine. Level 10 Mega Knight, too. What the heck is going on? I can't compete. I can't compete right now. This is the problem. You need to use your high-level cards. So even right now, if you in your deck, you have, or in your collection, you're like, wow, my Wizard's really high level, or my Musketeer's really high level, or whatever my cards is really, really high level, you should probably figure out a way to use it in any of the decks. It's super, super important. to use high-level cards in Clash Royale. The reason I'm also showcasing this deck, I still think the other one's a little bit better personally, but this deck is still really, really strong. And the reason I wanted to showcase it is just because if you do have different level cards, if you have your Balloon higher level than your Goblin Barrel, or maybe if you don't have the Witch and you have more of a... What? Jeez. Oh, that's not the start. Oh, he missed! He missed! He missed! The Wizard's alive!
The Wizard's a god! He's the best card in the game!
Get ready for the zap. We know there's going to be a skeleton army coming down. Ooh. Okay, well, let's go with the Balloon. The P.E.K.K.A is really, really good against the Mega Knight, but because mine's under level, I don't think it's going to be good enough, sadly. This is not looking great. And I don't even know if this Mega Minion's going to be enough to stop this Mega Knight from getting that jump. Ooh. This is not what we were looking for. This is not what we were looking for. It's just all the cards are under level right now, and it seems like we just cannot compete. Yeah, we just cannot compete right now. If we get one good counter push, we might be able to clutch this up. But if this... Oh, no, it looks like it's going to die. Yep. Okay, this is not what we were going for. Get ready for the zap for the Skeleton Army. He's not using the Skeleton. He always goes for the Mega Knight instead. Okay. Well, all we got to do is just one solid defense, and maybe we'll be able to win this game. Maybe. The big maybe. Maybe we can get one nice counter push, and we can win this game as well. So let's go in with the Balloon now. I don't know what he's going to use. This Balloon's not going to get on tower. Princess is shooting it. Baby Dragon's shooting it. And not only that, but it's only level 7. And if we're looking at the other guys, level 9s, level 10s. Little higher level right now, the other guys. Wizard, please. It looks like the Wizard's going to die as well. Oh, guys, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. And this is a problem that you guys are probably going to face as well. I find it's been happening a lot more for me recently. Oh, there it is. It's starting. It's starting. The guy's going to start rocket cycling me, and that is not what we were looking for. This is it. This is do or die. If we can get this Balloon on tower, we win. If not, we lose. And that's pretty much it. That's the end of the game. Maybe get ready for a zap, just in case. Maybe we can get an extra shot. I'm going to zap, and maybe we can get this last shot. We did it! I didn't think we were going to do it. One more rocket, we would have lost the game, but GG, well played. So in Arena 8, what are you picking on Trophy Road? Well, you got two things that you got to pick from. First one is Ice Spear and Snowball. I would pick the Snowball personally just because of the spell. It's used probably in a little bit more decks, but both of them are okay. And then if you have to choose between the Freeze and the Lightning, I will definitely choose the Lightning because, little spoiler alert, I believe that we'll be using it in the next YouTube video for the best decks for Arena 11. No, wait, no, Arena 10 to 12. I'm going to get to the Jungle Arena real quick. I'll be right back, and boom, into Jungle Arena, just like that. Yeah, we used this deck to get all the way to Jungle Arena. Didn't lose a game. Definitely played a couple of bots. But yeah, this deck definitely, yo, take it easy, man. I'm talking. Whoa, 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 whoa. That took a long time for that Witch to be played. That's not the start we were looking for. Decent amount of damage. And this guy has Goblin Giant. Wasn't expecting that. Already just got into the good old arena, and we're already playing new cards. I think here, we're just going to do a good old tower trade, potentially. I think this is going to be enough. He has a Skeleton Army level 9. We did just upgrade our P.E.K.K.A as well. Our P.E.K.K.A is level 8 instead of level 7, and that's a big difference. Hopefully that difference is going to show in this game, because right now we are a little behind. Witch on tower, Witch is going to deal a lot of damage. Skeleton Army on the right has to be dealt with as well. And whoa, just like that. This is not the start we were looking for. Maybe the P.E.K.K.A in front of the Witch was a little too aggressive. Maybe we should chill for a second, relax, take it easy, and then saw what our opponent did, because if we defended a little cleaner on the right side, maybe we had a counter push with the P.E.K.K.A, and that's what this game's about. You want to be patient. You don't want to be aggressive. Right now, we got Elixir. You don't have to play it. Don't have to play it. And even right now, I think the best play... Okay, well, he does have the mini P.E.K.K.A. He plays at the back. We're going to use the Witch. It's the best response to the mini P.E.K.K.A. And also, after this game, we're going to go over every single... Depending on what legendary you got, depending on what you should change it for in this deck. So if you got the Ram Rider, you got the Sparky, you got the Ice Wizard, well, the Ice Wizard, you can see what you change it with. I change it for the Baby Dragon, but you can change it for the Witch as well. But the Witch is kind of elite. I wouldn't change it for the Witch here. Oh, this is going to be a... Is it going to happen? Skeleton Army? I'm thinking Skeleton Army is going to come down right now. And there was no Skeleton Army to be had. Okay, well, that was a waste of arrows. Hopefully he doesn't go in now with his Goblin Barrel, like, Goblin Giant push. That'd be kind of annoying. We're going to have to use, like, maybe a Skeleton Army to defend the Goblin Barrel. It doesn't look like he's realizing that this is a great opportunity for him to go in. And not only that, this is why the Witch is so good. So good. Oh, man. And, like, if you got the Mega Knight, whatever you got... we'll figure out exactly what card you should swap out. This is gonna be fine. This is kind of the reason why I love this Goblin Cage. You can play it. It deals with a lot of units. You can just play it in the middle, distracts. Not only that, but you also have the Goblin Brawler that comes out after. It's a great tank killer. And not only that, but you can use it to tank for the Goblin Barrel as a counter push. Like right now, we could go in with the Goblin Barrel. Probably don't have to. There's not really a reason to do it, but still, we could. We have the option to do it. And right now, we got the Witch on the right side, blocking the right side, and then we're going to have the Peck on the left side, and I think right now, we should be able to defend this. I don't think he has a big spell. And as long as we just keep this defense on lockdown, I think we should be able to win this. I think so. I'm not too worried, and this is why this deck's so good on defense. You can just defend anything. Just play patient. We have an answer for every single win condition in the game, except if we get outcycled. That should be fine, though. No damage whatsoever. Log comes in. That's not going to be enough, and that's going to be GG well played, even with the start. We just lock down defense, hold the doors like Hodor, and GG well played. All right, now let's get into what cards you swap in, legendary-wise, into these two decks.
You shall not pass!
But before I forget, what cards do you pick on Trophy Road in the Jungle Arena? I keep forgetting what arena. Are we in Arena 10? 9? I think we're in 9. I believe we're in 9. So you have to choose between the Dark Goblin and the Goblin Hut. I would choose the... Honestly, Goblin Hut's pretty... Dark Goblin's good. Goblin Hut's... They're both good. Maybe the Goblin Hut? I don't know. The Goblin Hut's a little annoying, but we have the Goblin Cage. I would go with the Goblin Hut, I think. And then if you got the Goblin Giant and the Poison, you should pick the Poison. The Poison's a spell used in a lot more decks than the Goblin Giant. I don't know. I don't really think you need it. There's so many P.E.K.K.A.s running amok and the Princes. Or the Goblin Giant's not good at this part of the game. If you get the Ice Wizard like me, we're kind of twinning. Let's go. If you get the Ice Wizard, you can swap it in for the Baby Dragon in the first deck, which would, if you don't have the Ice Wizard, use the Baby Dragon in this deck. It's probably the best. Or even the Wizard, whatever one's higher level. You can also change the Ice Wizard for the Wizard in the other deck. And you can also change it for the Witch in this deck. Or even the Mega Minion in the first deck. If you get the Log, you can swap it in for the Bomber, you can swap it in for the Arrows, you can swap it in for the Barb Barrel in the other deck. I wouldn't swap it out for the Zap. The Zap's really good just in case you go up against an Inferno Dragon or Inferno Tower. You can use it to reset and keep your P.E.K.K.A. alive. If you get the Princess, I would swap the Princess in for, in this deck, probably the Bomber or the Ice Wizard. And in the other deck, I actually probably wouldn't use the Princess in the other deck. If you want to try it, maybe I would swap out the Mega Minion, but I think the Mega Minion might be a little bit better. If you unlock the Miner, you could use the Miner in this deck for the Goblin Barrel, but I would actually use it in the other deck, the Balloon deck with the P.E.K.K.A., and I would change it in for probably the Tombstone or the Dark Prince. It is really good in that deck. Disregard the level 13. For some reason, it doesn't let you tap on the card if you haven't got to that arena yet, and that's where, like, the Bandit, I think you would lock in the next arena. This is my main account, that's why it's level 13. And if you get the Bandit, I would swap in the Bandit for probably the Dark Prince on the other deck, and in this deck, you can swap in the Bandit for probably the Bomber or even the Goblin Cage. If you get the Royal Ghost, I'd swap in the Royal Ghost for the Bomber or the Goblin Cage in this deck, and in the other deck, I'd do it for the Dark Prince. If you get the Fisherman, or if you get the Lumberjack, I would probably swap it in for the exact same things as the Royal Ghost. I'd swap it in for the Goblin Cage, the Bomber, and the, what was it, Dark Prince? Inferno Dragon, I would swap in for either the Mega Minion or the Ice Wizard in this deck. If you get the Ewiz, the Magic Archer, or the Mother Witch, I would swap it in for either the Witch or the Ice Wizard in this deck, or I'd swap it in for the Wizard or the Mega Minion in the other deck. If you unlock the Night Witch, I would swap it in for the Dark Prince in the other deck, and in this deck, I'd swap it in for either the Bomber or the Goblin Cage. If you get the Ram Rider, I would swap the Ram Rider in for the Goblin Barrel in this deck, or the Balloon in the other deck. If you get the Graveyard, I would swap it in for the Balloon in the other deck, or the Goblin Barrel in this deck. If you get the Lava Hound, in the past I've been saying that Lava Hound can't be used in any of the decks that I have created.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But in this one, it actually could be used instead of the P.E.K.K.A. in deck number 2. It's a Lava Loon combination, and it will probably work really well. Let me know if it works, because I think it'll work well, but I haven't tried it myself. If you unlock the Sparky, I would swap the Sparky in for the Bomber in this deck, or I'd swap it in for probably the Tombstone in the other deck. If you unlock the Mega Knight, you can put the Mega Knight in for the P.E.K.K.A. in either of these two decks. So those are the best two decks for Arena 7, 8, 9, what to pick off Trophy Road, and how to incorporate your legendaries into the decks. What more do you guys need? And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to check out this video over here. It's my new video. I'll see you guys in that video. Deuces.